Every day, millions of people watch these creators online and think the same thing. I could never do that. But here's what's interesting. 10 years ago, those same creators were probably looking up to someone else thinking the exact same thing. I'm someone who is taking YouTube seriously for the first time in 2025, and I've been stuck in the exact same cycle. So let's figure it out. There's this cycle that happens to everyone who creates something. You discover a creator who inspires. You feel this burst of motivation, and then you start planning, you research, consume more content, and slowly that initial excitement turns into overwhelm, comparison, and this feeling that you're already too late to the game. Let's call this the inspiration trap. The more you consume, the more impossible it feels to create. When we see successful creators online, we see polished videos, perfect timing, effortless storytelling. But what we rarely see is the process. The years and years of repetition and the daily practice that got them there. Every creator you admire was once terrible at this. The difference isn't talent, it's just that they started before they felt ready. Most people get stuck in what's called a perfectionist paradox. They want their first video to be as good as someone's 100th. So they plan and research and wait for the perfect idea, the setup, and the moment, while the creators they admire are hitting publish with imperfect work consistently. I spent years in this cycle, consuming instead of creating, planning instead of doing, and here's what I've realized. Authenticity and perfectionism don't go hand in hand. In fact, they are quite opposites. We often hate what we create, and in fact, I highly criticize of most of my work. But with that mindset, we are devaluing the most important part of being a creator. You. That creation, that art is you. Some of the most impactful content comes from simple setups, genuine stories, and honest perspectives. Your voice, your perspective, your experience. That's what makes you irreplaceable. Every successful creator follows the same principle, whether they realize it or not. They prioritize repetition over perfection. As Peter McKinnon would say,
you guys know I love the quote, done is better than perfect.
Here's a practical tip that I'm applying right now. Instead of working on one video at a time, I'm treating creation as a pipeline. The video you're watching right now is the end game. The original idea was where I wanted to share the struggles of content creation. So I came up with a whole script right here. From this whole script, title idea, broke it down into 4 chapters. This is the final video that you're seeing right now. Basically, in the past, I have never had planned anything out this much. I would have just come up with a video, pre-produce, produce, and just publish it. But this is something that I'm doing right now, which one topic gave me 5 video assets. And this way, I'm not just relying on one idea, one concept, one job at a time, but I'm keeping things moving. I'm learning and improving. I get it that as a viewer, you want to treat creativity like a sprint. You want instant gratification, immediate results, overnight success. But, my friend, creativity is a marathon. I try to reach out to many creators online who have hundreds of thousands to millions of followers, trying to make connections, especially in a city like this, where talent is of no shortage. I totally get it. With such a massive following and a number of people reaching out to them, it's hard to connect with everyone. I want genuine friendships, people that I can call on daily basis, inspire each other. Even though we have totally different crafts, that's fine, but connection, I feel like at this stage is so vital. Because this is what my philosophy boils down to at the end of the day. If you strip away everything that you have from this short little time that we have on earth, what matters is if you had a good time or not. And how do you make sure you have a good time? People, genuine connections. All this chasing of theoretical growth, financial metrics, and statistical success. I've tried this, saying this line for 5 times. I'm just gonna go with it this time. All of that doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong, it does matter to a certain extent, but beyond life and death, I would say no. Real connection trumps it all. Okay, I have very little sunlight left, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm going to ask something that I have never asked on this channel before. Hi, sorry for the abrupt cut. I tried to do my outro in the park there, but I was just not convinced. So I'm trying to do this here. So hear me out for 30 seconds. Look, I have never asked anyone to subscribe to my channel before this. I've never asked for follows, never asked for any likes or engagements. But as you saw in the beginning of the video, I am taking this seriously for the first time in 2025 because there's meaning behind it. I want to connect with people who resonate with my work. I've been 2 days too late posting this whole video series right now because over the last 3 days I've been part of 2 creator events and I've been connecting with people, getting inspired from them, sharing some inspiration for them, and basically what I've been preaching in this whole video I've been doing in real life. So my last message is, like, if any of this resonated with you, subscribe, because genuine connections is the whole point. So let's connect, and I'll see you guys next time.